Good morning. Would y'all like a little bird song with your coffee? Listen to these guys. Love the songbirds. I got started this morning a little earlier than I like to. I got started at 5:30. I wish it had been 6, but I got ready just a little earlier than, well, I gave myself a little more time than I needed to pack up camp. So I had about an hour in the dark, and now dawn is starting. Sunrise is not too far off. It's a beautiful day. Slept real good so far as of yesterday. Body feels fantastic. Had a little twinge in my right arch of my foot, but that went away quickly. Got a little twinge in my right calf this morning. Doesn't seem like a big deal, but hips and shoulders, hardly even notice them being sore at all. So I'm pretty shocked. Doing good so far, but it's only the beginning of the second day. So anyway, we should be getting to the waterfall that I forget the name of here very soon. Long Creek Falls, that's what it was. Let's go check it out. You know what I just remembered is I had a weird dream last night. I just remember the part right before waking up. I dreamt that there was someone at the zipper of my tent with a big headlamp on, shining it on me. And I was in that mode where you're kind of waking up, but yet you can't move or scream or talk or anything. So I could feel myself like trying to yell at the guy, and I couldn't. And then I woke up and realized it was probably because I had to go to the bathroom. You know, I just had a flashback to my childhood where my dad told me that bad dreams or nightmares are just God's way of waking you up so that you can use the restroom. Thanks, Dad. That's what I told myself when I woke up. I got an early start this morning. Let's go check out the cemetery. It's point 2. I love cemeteries. Used to be a school here, apparently. I forgot I actually stopped here last year. I remember because they have bathrooms with toilet paper. Very exciting. Here's Billy Bryan, who was from 1819 to 1856, as best as I can make out. It's pretty old. This is pretty nice. Most of these are just little unmarked stones, but the church group that maintains this puts flowers on them. Some of them even just little boards sticking out of the ground. Oh, look, it's a little spinny teeter-totter thing. Gonna have to try that. Uh-oh. I was gonna selfie spin, but I got to a spot where my feet can't touch the ground. Oh, but we're going backwards! Whee! It's my ghost friend. He's helping me out. So while we're sitting here having a morning snack with my dead friends, let's talk about my bee a little bit. He is the greatest guy, I think. He tells me that not to worry about him, that he'll be fine while I'm gone. And well, he actually made a little video montage about my adventure and our previous venture at the Grand Canyon. So let's cut to that. So we'll have a little interlude here that might seem a little awkward, but let me show you all that. isn't that adorable? Come on. He is just so cute. You know, he tells me that he's proud of me for doing this and that he's excited for me to have this adventure. And, you know, one thing that I really like about our relationship is we laugh so much. We make each other laugh every single day. That's the goal of the day, apparently. It reminds me, at the Grand Canyon, they have a beautiful pioneer cemetery with some amazing tombstones with all kinds of inscriptions on them. But my favorite is one, I wish I remembered the guy's name, but he put on his tombstone, "Make time to laugh," which is just so important. It just cures all the life's ills, doesn't it? But you hear the birds? Nice morning, huh? Sun's coming up. I'm gonna finish my little snack and we'll get going again. Oh, that's sad. The pack is like my Wilson. Wilson! He's my only friend right now. Wilson! Whee! I think he likes it. Whee! Whee! Oh. And the pilgrimage starts. How's y'all stay going? Just past Cooper Gap. I was hiking for a while with a nice group. Alyssa, Nicole, and Luke. And they sat down for lunch there at Cooper Gap. I was going to as well. But it's 2 miles till the next water source. And I have half a liter left, and if I were to sit down to my salty lunch, I'd suck that whole thing down and have nothing left for this 2-mile stretch here. So I opted to continue on. I'll probably have lunch where that water source is 2 miles ahead, which is Devil's Kitchen. And after that, I've got less than 1.5 miles to the destination for the day, Gooch Mountain Shelter. I called ahead to Neal's Gap, the cabins that they have there, and made a reservation for a cabin. So today's day will be 12 miles. Tomorrow's day will be 15 miles. Kind of long, more than I'd like to do, but you know what? When there's a town day, just a couple miles past your desired mileage, well, sometimes you just got to bite the bullet and put in those extra miles so that you can get that shower. Okay, I got to watch where I'm going here. Also, we were debating whether or not there was going to be trail magic at Cooper's Gap. There were 2 cars when we got down there, so we were hopeful. And when we got down there, a guy got out of his van, had a Bill Bryson book in his hand, you know. He was chatting us up a little bit, and then we said our so longs. So we were very disappointed. We were thinking it was going to happen maybe next time. If anyone's interested in seeing how I filter water to drink out here, now's your chance. We're going to do it. Water filter. Magical, isn't it? There you go. Most important, back flush this puppy. So you got all kinds of gross creek stuff getting in this filter. And then it's kind of heavy. It's got some extra water left in here, so you just shake all that water out so it's as light as possible. Voila! And cheers. It's cold. It's good. Like spring versus like
a pond or something. Because like my filter, where I'm used to like hiking and stuff, it's mostly like tarns and ponds and stuff, and like the water quality is kind of so your filter constantly gets clogged.
So here's a little suggestion, take it or leave it. Whenever you hit one of these shelter signs for the night, make a mental note of which direction to turn in the morning so that you're sure to go the right way. And I suggest that because last year I was talking with someone, and at this particular shelter in the morning I took a wrong turn. And I did not figure that out until I went a quarter of a mile and got back down to the creek that I had passed yesterday. So it's a helpful suggestion, I think.
We had no equipment with it. It was a cold night. We just kind of had to cuddle in the corner of the
Here's
shelter.
my tent. People are starting to come in, and the Ridge Runners reported here there were 20-25 tenters here last night, so there's quite a few people ahead of us.